Welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Commerce with Namita. I am Namita Mane. In today's video, we are going to discuss the deviation method. In my last two lectures, I have explained you what is correlation, types of correlation, methods of measurement of correlation, and under that we have studied there are three methods to measure the correlation. Scatter diagram, Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. So in my last lecture I have explained you what is Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. We have seen one example by direct method. To find Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation, there are two methods. One is direct method and second is deviation method. Okay, in my last lecture I have explained you how to find correlation between two variables by using direct method. In today's lecture we are going to study how to find coefficient of correlation between two variables by deviation method. Okay, so deviation method is also called as assume mean method. So for deviation method the formula is different and for direct method the formula is different. Okay, so let's see how to find coefficient of correlation by deviation method. So in deviation method, why do we use this deviation method? Because already we have direct method. The objective or aim of this deviation method is what? Sometimes the original values of the variables are in large amount. Okay, so to reduce the bulk of calculation we use this deviation method. Okay, so this is a shortcut method or assume method also, because if the values are too high, so the calculation amount will be too much. So to reduce the calculation bulk, we are using this deviation method. Okay, so how to find this deviation method? Okay, we are still doing Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. Okay, so deviation method under Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation, there are 6 steps. By using these 6 steps we are going to find correlation between the variables. So first step of deviation method is obtain deviation u is equals to x minus a. Okay, so there is a new letter, that is u is equals to x minus a. Okay, a and b will be what? A assume number, assume mean. So first step is to find u. How we are going to find u? As x minus a. Okay, step 2, find deviation v. How we are going to get the value of v? By y minus b. Okay, so b, a and b are going to be assume number. We have to assume one number and then we can find u as well as v. Then step number 3 is obtain the sum of u and v, means total of u and v, summation of u and v. Step number 4 is obtain the sum of square of u and v, that is summation of u square and summation of v square. The method is same like direct method only, but there are slight so step 1 and step 2 is something different. That step 1 and step 2 is what? U and v. Okay, step number 5 is obtain the product of u and v, that is summation of u and v, and last step is apply the formula, find the r. Okay, so this is the formula of deviation method. Okay, for deviation method this is the formula. For direct method it is different. Now the formula is same, only instead of x in direct method x and y is given. In deviation method instead of x and y the letter is u and v. Okay, so r is equals to summation of u v minus n u bar v bar. Okay, divided by summation of u square minus n u bar square multiply summation of v square minus n v bar square and whole under the square root. Okay, u and v. Okay, u bar and v bar is nothing but the arithmetic mean of u and v. So to find u bar, okay, and v bar we are going to use this formula. So u bar is equals to summation of u divided by n. Okay, n is nothing but the observation, number of observation, and v bar is equals to summation of v divided by n. Okay, so this is the method or steps to find correlation coefficient of correlation by deviation method. So total there are 6 steps to find deviation method, and this is the formula of deviation method. So now let's see the example. So example is given here. So example is what? Calculate coefficient of correlation by deviation method between height of father and height of son. Okay, so this is the height of father and height of son is given. Okay, so this is the example. Now how to solve it? Solution: prepare the table in this way. So prepare the table in this way. Now we have to first find u and v. Okay, so to find u and v, we need x, okay, and y we need. So we are going to consider x as height of father. So let x be the height of father and y be the height of son. Okay, so all the values of height of son will be considered as y, and all the value of height of father will be considered as x. Okay, so now write down under x, okay, under the heading of x, write all the values of the fathers, and under the heading of y, write all the values of height of the son. Okay, so under x we are going to write height of father: 65, 63, 67, 64, 68, 70, 68, 71. Okay, this is for total. Now under the heading of y, write all the height values of height of son. Okay, so 68, 65, 68, 65, 60, 68, 71 and 70. Okay, so I have written all the values of height of father under the heading of x, because we have considered x as the height of father, and height of son under y. Okay, now next what you have to do? Okay, so next we have to find the value, obtain deviation u. Okay, u is equals to x minus a. So u is equals to x minus a. Okay, now x, you know, this is x. Okay, and we have to find, or we have to assume one number as a. Okay, so now observe this observation, observe this x value and select any one number. Okay, select such a number, it should not be too far and it should not be too near also. So in a middle number, okay, which is close to this observation. So what I will do, I will consider, I will write here. Okay, so I will consider a as 60. Okay, I will consider a as 60 and b as, now see, for v also, how we can find v? By this thing, v is equals to y minus b. So you know the values of b is written here, and b also we have to assume one number. Okay, you can select any one number from the y. Okay, so I will select b as 65. Okay, so now I have got b value as 65, a value as 60. So now I can find the value v. Okay, so now what I can do, x is what? Here. Okay, so u is equals to x minus 60 and v is equals to y minus 65. Okay, so x first value is what? U is equals to x. X is what here first? 65 minus 60. Okay, because we have considered a as 60. So u is equals to x minus 60. So x value is written as it is. Okay, so first is what? 60. X is what? 65. Minus it by 60. So 65 minus 60, 5. Clear? I hope you have understood how I have got x, u value. Okay, next 63 minus 60. Okay, 63 minus 60. So 3. 67 minus 60, 7. 64 minus 60, 4. 68 minus 60, 8, 70 minus 60, 10, 68 minus 60, 8, and 71 minus 60, you get 11. Okay, so we have got the value of u. Okay, now, so first step we have got the value of u. So first step is done. Now second step is what? Obtain the deviation v is equals to y minus b. Okay, so v is equals to y minus b. B we have considered as what? 65. Okay, so y values are here. So 68 minus 65. 68 minus 65, you get 3. Okay, so 65 minus 65, 65 minus 65, 0. 68 minus 65, 3. 65 minus 65, 0. 69 minus 64, 69 minus 65, 4. Okay. Next, 68 minus 65, 3. 71 minus 65, 6. 6, and 70 minus 65, you get the answer 5. Okay, so step number 2 is also done, that we have got the value of u and we have got the value of v. Okay, so how I have got the value of b and a? Because we have selected any one number, okay, which is closer to the observation, okay, which can be easy for you for the further calculation. Okay, if you sometimes it may be in negative also. Clear? So here all the values of u and v are in positive. Clear? Now step number 3. Step number 3 is what? Obtain the sum of u and v. That is summation of u and v. So add all the values of u and add all the values of v. So we are going to get summation of u. Okay, so add all the values. 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 4 plus 8 plus 10 plus 8 plus 11. So the answer is 56. Check whether your answer is 56 or no. Okay, mention your answer in the live chat box so that I will understand that you are solving it correct and you have understood what I am teaching you. Okay, next step, next is what? Summation of v. So add all the values of v. 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5. So total is 24. Okay, now step number 3 is done. Step number 4. Step number 4 is what? Obtain the sum of square of u and v. That is summation of u square. Okay. Now you have got the values of u. You have got the values of v also. So it is very easy to find the u square. Okay. So u square is what? 5. Okay. 5, 3, 7, 4, 8, 10, 11, 8, 11. Okay. So 5 square is what? 25. Write the square of 5 under the heading of u square. Okay. 3 square 9. 7 square 49. 4 square 16. Okay. 4 into 4 16. 8 square 64. 10 square 100. 8 square 64. 11 square 1 to 1. Okay, 1 to 1. Okay, now add the total, find the summation of u square. Okay, so u square is equals to, add 25 plus 9 plus 49 plus 16 plus 64, 100, 64 and 1 to 1. So 25 plus 9 plus So I am getting 448. Check whether you are getting 448 as summation of u square. Okay, tell your answer in the live chat box. Now next we are going to find v square. Okay, v, value of v is here. Okay, so 3 square 9, square of 0 0, square of 9 square of 3 9, square of 0 0, square of 4 16, square of 3 9, square of 6 36, and square of 5 25. So now add all the value of v square. 9 plus 16 plus 9 plus 36 25. So I am getting 104. Okay, 104 as the summation of v square. Check whether even you are getting this answer correct or no. Okay, now next is uv. Okay, so uv means u multiply by v. Okay, so multiply, this is the value of u and this is the value of v. So this is the value of u and v. So multiply 5 into 3. 5 into 3, 15. 3 into 0, answer is 0. 7 into 3, 21. 4 into 0, 0. 8 into 4, 32. 10 into 3, 30. 8 into 6, 48. 8 into 6, 48. Next is 11 into 5, 55. Okay, so uv I have got by multiplying u and v. 5 into 3, 3 into 0, 7 into 3, 4 into 0, 8 into 4, 10 into 3, 8 into 6, 11 into 5. Okay, now do the total of uv. Tell me the answer in the live chat box. Add all these numbers. Okay, add all this value. 15 plus 21 plus 32 plus 30 plus 48 plus 55. Okay, so the answer I have got 201. Okay, 201. Okay, so now step number 4 is also completed. Step number 5 is also completed. Now what is remaining? Step number 6, that find r by applying the formula. So this is r. Okay, now as per the formula we have got all the values like summation of uv. Okay, summation of uv is what? 201. Now n is what? Number of observation. So what is observation? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 is number of observation. Now what we have to find? U bar. Okay, so to find U bar we use to find U bar, this is the formula. Okay, this is the formula. So summation of U divided by n. So what is the summation of U? Summation of U is 56 divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8, 7s are 56. So 7 is U bar. Okay, so U bar is 7. Now next what we have to find? As per the formula, V bar. Okay, V dash. V. So summation of V bar, summation of V divided by n. So V we have got 24 and n is what? 8. So 8 ones are 8 threes are 24. So V bar we have got as 3. Okay. Next, U summation of U square. Summation of U square is 448 and summation of v square. Summation of v square is 104. Okay, so now as per the formula we have got all the values. Next step, write the formula and put the values as per the formulas. Okay. Okay, so now next step, write the formula and write all the values as per the formula. Okay, so R is equals to summation of uv. Summation of uv is what? 201. 201 minus n is 8 multiply x bar. U bar. U bar we have got as 7. Okay, multiply by v bar. V bar we have got as 3. Summation of u square. U square 448. 448 minus n is what? 8 multiply by u bar square. Okay, so u bar square. U bar is what? 7 and square. Okay, we have to find the square of 7 multiply by, or you can write directly also. Square of 7 is what? 49. Okay, you can write it directly. It depends upon you whether to write or no. So summation of v square. Okay, summation of v square is 104 minus n is 8 multiply by v bar. V bar is 3 and 3 square. Okay. Next, therefore R is equals to 201 minus multiply 8 multiply by 3 by 8 multiply by 7 multiply by 3. So 8 multiply by 7 multiply by 3, I get the answer 168. So 168 I have got by multiplying 8, 7 and 3. Okay. Next, square of 7, 49. Okay, 49 multiply by 8. So 49 multiply by 8, 392. 392. Okay, so square of 7. Whatever answer I got by square of 7, that is 49. I have multiplied it by 8 and by multiplying it by 8 I have got 392. So square of 7 is 49. 49 multiply by 8. So you will get answer 392. Okay. Next, write as it is 104 minus square of 3, 9. 9 multiply by 8, 72. Okay. Done. Next, R is equals to minus this. Answer you get 33 minus 488 minus 392. 488 minus 392. 56 multiply by 104 minus 72. 32. Okay. Next, R is equals to 33 upon 56 multiply by 32. 56 multiply by 32. 56 multiply by 32. 1792. 1792, and this is under the square root. Okay. So next, R is equals to 33. Find the square root of 1792. 17, put square root 1792. So answer you get 42.33. Okay, and then divide 33 by 42.33. Okay, so answer you get 0.77 for 95. Okay, so this is the answer of correlation, coefficient of correlation by deviation method. Okay, 0.7795. Okay, so this is the 0.7795 is the correlation between the height of father and height of son. Okay, in this way you have to find correlation between two variables by deviation method. I hope you have understood how to calculate or how to find this correlation by deviation method. So thank you very much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, like and share the video, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification.